Professor Aslan, Troy is not new. So many things are discovered, but the earth, the ground always covers something undiscovered. What is new in this case?
Uh, we are working since 30 years in Troy and excavating also with international teams. There is very interesting new excavation finds, but in 2018 is something very new because we are working the project on Troy Museum. Turkish Cultural Ministry conducted new Troy Museum, and we opened last month for the visitings. And there is in Troy Museum there is a 2,000 pieces exhibited, and more than 5,000 square meter exhibition area is very close to Troy site. And also there is a new project inside the national park. What is new in Troy Museum? You can see first time together treasure, small treasure, until was exhibited in Istanbul Archeological Museum from Schliemann excavation, and also Turkish Cultural Ministry take back the small treasure from USA Penn Museum, also is exhibited now in Troy Museum. Also, we have this new finds last 30 years with Hittite archives find from Istanbul Archaeological Museum, which until now exhibited there. You can see all the new find, all find from Blegen excavation, all selected find from Kaufman excavation last 30 years in under Troy Museum roof. It's also there is several reconstruction, interactive exhibition, and also is a modern exhibition system. Also on site, the excavation goes on, and there is a new visiting system is connected with smartphone information system. Also site now is open, accessible for disabled people. Also disabled people has access to site, to visit the site.
Now, as we saw in these last years, that heritage and sites became a main victim of the terrorist attacks from Tunisia to Mosul to Palmyra and to other places in the world. What we have to do, what governments have to do to avoid the cancellation of the memory of peoples in that way.
Okay, it's a very hard topic, of course, to protect cultural heritage. I think the UNESCO did very intensive work on the protection of the cultural heritage under dangers. But I think all the government must work together to protect the cultural heritage. And also I think the education is very important from the primary school until the later time. I think it should be under international protected institution for the education and to give the conscience to the people, the cultural heritage belonging all to us, not personally heritage that's belonging all the humanity.
The other threat is the climate change. We saw in Petra some days ago what happened with the floods and everything. We need some concrete passages to do something to at least reduce those dangers.
Yes, of course, the climate changing is. You can see the ruins and cultural heritage is also damage the cultural heritage. Climate change, I think, is the same topic, the same issues. The people, the government, the country must get a decision together, do something against the rapid climate changes. And anyway, after 20, 30 years, maybe some cultural heritage will be under water or some will be because of the air condition will damage. I think it's the same topic that we have to protect it, cultural heritage an international level, and we have to protect it against violence from radical people, and also we have to protect it, cultural heritage against climate changing in international level.
Now, you are in the 21st edition of the Paestum exchange in
Yes.
Bursa, and Turkey was always present. What's your impression, and what's the importance of this event on your heritage?
Yes, for me, it's the first time I'm joined this organization. This is very important organization. I heard all the time about it. It's 20 years. Also 20 years. This year, the Troy is included in UNESCO heritage list since 20 years, and also this year, because of the Troy in UNESCO list 20 years, also Turkish Cultural Minister is declared Year of Troy 2018. It's for me is very special something, and I'm honored to be here. And also I saw first time very huge international meetings, and you can learn and you can exchange the cultural heritage mind and project, and it's very important. I'm very happy to be here.